Weather Lab. Here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, the calendar is saying October, but for the most part, the weather feeling like August or September. We don't see any change in that over the next week to 10 days. We'll talk more about that coming up in just a bit. Tropics still active. Rain chances pretty active today. In fact, higher rain chances today than we thought we'd see. But tomorrow into Wednesday, rain chances going down. So we get a little bit more of that late summer heat in this early fall and early October. Now on the radar satellite composite, things have quieted down late this evening after some active storms. Here we'll go through a 12-hour loop of the showers and thunderstorms across the region. We had some pretty powerful ones firing up right around shortly after the noon hour across St. Mary, Iberia Parish, and then they moved to the north and west, and we had a lot of action into the northern parishes. Maybe a few sprinkles up towards Cenla, but overall things are quiet tonight, and the clouds will continue to slowly thin. What kind of threw a monkey wrench in the works was this disturbance over here by the upper Texas coast. Instead of staying here, it kind of progressed off to the east, and you can see how the showers and storms started out here and then slowly migrated eastward. Now, over the next day or two, we think we're going to see more high pressure coming in from the north and east, and that's going to limit some of the shower and thunderstorm activity. We might see some of this residual moisture try to come back at us tomorrow afternoon, but I've got the rain chances down to 20 to 30% tomorrow and about 20% for Wednesday. Meanwhile, tropics busy on the Pacific side. This is a newly minted Hurricane Sergio down here in the Pacific. Too early to tell if any of the moisture is going to be heading for the desert southwest, but Tropical Storm Rosa now moving into portions of southeastern California and into Arizona, where flash flooding and heavy rainfall will be likely. They do need the rain. It's been a drier than normal summer in the southwest, but here 2 or 3 inches of rain causes flash flooding, and they're going to get more than that overnight tonight and over the next couple of days. Meanwhile, as we go into the Atlantic basin, we have the remnants of Kirk down here. I think something's going to fester here for a while. We'll have to keep an eye on this area. And then Tropical Storm Leslie drifting to the southwest. This has kind of been sitting and spinning out in the Atlantic Ocean for days, creating large swells propagating away from the storm, affecting Bermuda, even the east coast of the U.S. and the Bahamas down through the Caribbean as well. Not a very organized tropical system. It still has some hybrid features to it, but nonetheless considered a full tropical storm now. And we do think it's going to become a hurricane, but watch the track on this guy. It goes down, or this lady, it's Leslie, and then moves to the north. Could be a guy's name too, but it is a female name. But this one's going to stay out in the open Atlantic, no threat to land. So here we go with the long-range model. The GFS model kind of offers an interesting solution there. You see Leslie out in the ocean in the middle of the Atlantic. Then generally low pressure here in the northwestern Caribbean, which is a favorite area for development this time of year. And the models, both the European and the GFS, indicating lower than normal pressures from northwest Caribbean, Yucatan, Cuba, over toward Florida, the Bahamas. And again, remember, this is one model projection, but I do think going into the second week of October, we might see some tropical development here. So tropics not done yet. And what we noticed, this is going through October 11th. Where is the cool air? Well, there's some chilly air up here, up in Montana and Wyoming. When will it ever get here? We can't forecast that quite yet. So overnight tonight, generally a quiet night. Tomorrow we'll go with mostly sunny skies and partly cloudy into the afternoon. Few showers and thunder showers cooking up in the late afternoon, early evening. That looks like 20% on that latest model run. And much the same as we go into Wednesday, mostly sunny skies, a late afternoon shower or storm, but rain chances down 20% over the next couple of days. So temperatures, well, warm and humid, mid-70s tonight, low to mid-70s tomorrow, upper 80s. I think we push into the lower 90s, so heat indices will get into the lower 100s, and much the same as we go into tomorrow night, Wednesday morning, mid-70s, and then as we go into Wednesday afternoon, upper 80s to lower 90s once again. So clouds thinning out there, warm and humid, maybe a little light fog by daybreak. Shouldn't be a major issue though. 73 the low, unless the skies clear out nicely in the next few hours. Then maybe a better chance of some fog. Heat index tomorrow up there, 91 the high. The chance of an afternoon shower or storm at 20% through Wednesday. Could see a better chance of showers and storms Thursday. A little bit of a tropical bump coming in through the Gulf of Mexico, then back down for Friday, and then going into the weekend, some better than normal rain chances, but that's the way it's been going on weekends of late, and no important temperature trend changes. So we'll just...
Yeah, we heard that.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
You made that very clear.
Thanks, Rob.
Still ahead on K